Have you ever experienced grief? Or have you ever wondered if what you're feeling or going through in your grief is normal? My name is Mariah, and I am a mental health therapist at Optimum Joy. Grief usually refers to the thoughts, feelings, and behaviors connected to the loss of something important. This could be the loss of a friendship or a relationship, a loved one, a job, an idea, a dream, or anything else that someone values. But usually when we're talking about grief, it's within the context of bereavement. Grief is a natural process and it looks different for everyone. Normal grief varies between culture, people, and different situations. But what I want to provide you today is a framework for how therapists sometimes think about grief. What I want you to imagine is acute grief, which can be a deep and fresh wound. Some people experience acute grief as intense feelings or symptoms of shock, sadness, poor appetite, poor concentration, distress, sleep trouble, or guilt. Although these symptoms are common, they can be very intense, and you will feel the intense pain. But that's a part of your body's healing process. Without the pain of that deep and fresh wound that we described earlier, you might ignore the wound and let it fester. As time passes, the wound slowly heals and it turns into a scar. This is integrated grief. The deep wound has closed, but the scar will always be there and sometimes even raw to the touch. Sometimes our wounds get infected and fail to heal. This is called complicated grief. The wound can cause immense pain and it continues to do so and only seems to get worse. At this point, it might be helpful to get professional assistance in your grief. Because of the many unique ways that grief is experienced, no model of grief can perfectly describe every person's experience. However, learning different models of grief and understanding it better can help you make sense of your own feelings and learn that you're not alone in this experience.